beautiful day out. I got the hay cut next door. This is my place. That's where I live. That's my Bitcoin mining farm. A lot of people didn't know that. That's how I get the heat out of the building. There's a tour on my show, or on my channel, I did like a year and a half back. But, yeah. A lot of people think crypto is bullshit. And admittedly, I thought that as well for years. And then when it hit like 20 grand in December of 2017, I was like, what the fuck is going on? I'm like, something's going on here. So I started looking into it. I'm like, I want to understand this. And it took a long time for me to understand it because, you know, it's like there's no organization, no Bitcoin organization, no place to go to learn about it, no official place. And it is quite complicated. It took me a while to wrap my head around it, but once all the pieces fell into place and I finally understood it, it was like one of those old cartoons where the antagonist has a light bulb over their head when they get an idea. The light bulb went on above my head and I was like, holy shit, this is gonna fucking work. And guess what? It fucking worked. Now the crypto gods giveth, and the crypto gods taketh away. And I've had them do fucking both to me. And I'm still fucking here. And so are they. So if all you know about Bitcoin is that it's called Bitcoin and it's a digital asset, and you immediately just go, well, that's bullshit, prove yourself right. Figure it out. If you're so smart, you'll be able to figure it out, punch a hole in it. But I see so many people online when they find out I'm on Bitcoin, oh, that's a scam and blah, blah, blah. Even smart people. And I'm not saying that if you think Bitcoin's a scam that you're stupid. I'm just saying you haven't looked into it. You're only repeating what other people have said, what you've heard on the news. Well, I'm surprised people watch the fucking news anymore. I remember when I first started mining Ethereum, while I was learning about Bitcoin, I was like, well, let's see if I can make some money off this. So I started mining Ethereum at the same time I started looking into Bitcoin. Because I didn't have the hardware to mine Bitcoin at the time. I only had the hardware to, you know, mine a couple dollars worth of Ethereum a day. So that's what I did, and I just let it accumulate while I was researching and learning, you know. I'd get up and go to work, be there at like 7, 8 o'clock in the morning. I forget what time back then, and bust my ass all day fixing semis and shit for, you know, peanuts. And then I'd come home to my fucking shitty trailer in my fucking shitty trailer park, surrounded by shitty fucking neighbors. God damn, that was a horrible place to live. That meanwhile, my my 3-year-old gaming computer, which was obsolete at the time, was just fucking chugging away, mining Ethereum. And got about maybe $200 or $300 worth of Ethereum saved up from that computer mining it. And I used that money to buy another miner, GPU, graphical processing unit. It's the component in the computer that handles the graphics for like when you play video games and shit. And those are, for some reason, those are really good at crunching numbers. And usually a computer doesn't have one of those unless it's a gaming rig, then it'll have one. Occasionally you'll find an enthusiast with 2 GPUs in their computer, but you know, back then you could put 6 of them on certain computers. So I had 6. I ended up by May of 2018 I had all the Ethereum I mined. I just kept putting it back into more computer parts, more GPUs. And that was December 2017. And in May of 2018, I had completed my first mining rig, which was, it was 4 1050 Ti's and 2 1066 gigs. And at the time, I think I paid $300 a piece for the 1060s and $200 a piece for the 1050 Ti's. And then they were just mining, you know, and that went on. And I, you know, every time I made enough to buy another GPU, I would do it, you know. And then, you know, fast forward to, I'd say early 2019, and I've got about, let's see, I had 6, 12, 18, I had 24 GPUs in my bedroom, pulling probably 4,000 watts. I had to run new wires because I kept popping breakers. And so I had a 4,000 watt supercomputer in my bedroom, and man, it was hot in that fucking room because you know, a 4,000 watt mining rig, or 4,000 watts worth of mining rigs, puts out just as much heat as a 4,000 watt space heater. So you know, it's like 90 degrees outside, it's 120 degrees in the bedroom, and my old lady was fucking mad. My old lady was fucking mad. She was like, I'm not even sleeping in this fucking room, it's too goddamn hot. And she was sleeping on the couch, and I was sleeping in there with the fucking computers, just sweating my balls off. You know, I work outside, so I was sweating my balls off all day at fucking work, and then I'd come home at night during the evening, and fucking I'd sleep in a room that was over 100 degrees, you know, with the windows open, box fan in the window. There ain't an air conditioner in the world that can keep up with a decent sized mining rig. And eventually those 24 cards made enough money to buy a shed. So I bought a shed, put all the GPUs in the backyard, run some power out to the shed. Didn't know what the fuck I was doing. I got a friend who's an electrician, and he walked me through it. I run 100 amps out to that shed, and then you know, the bedroom wasn't 120 degrees anymore, and my old lady would sleep in the bed again. And then I started filling the shed up with more GPUs. I think I hit 7 70 or 80 GPUs in that shed by early 2020. Nice car. Bad driver, nice car. But man, that shed, let's see, I don't remember how many watts I was pulling in that shed. Probably about, I'd say 20,000 watts in that shed. I had to put some custom ventilation in it and everything, and just with that shed, and we had that Bitcoin halving in 2020. Like being behind a truck like this.